So my mom picks me up, takes me from the airport. She's great. That's what she does. Appreciate you, mama.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good. You got a few minutes for us to record?
I got a few minutes. A few minutes.
Few minutes.
All right.
Are you here in town?
I'm on my way to the airport right now.
I'm excited to go perform for Utah. It's my 4th time there, you know. So I mean, I've been there ever since I started going on tour. I've started going to Utah at the Wise Guys, and I've done every single one of their clubs. This is the first time I did the downtown club, which I think is the biggest one.
Wise Guys 10-9. Tickets on sale now. wiseguyscomedy.com. Please welcome to the show, PreacherLawson.
Oh man, that studio sound full, man. Where's the mask at? Where your mask at?
Have you been doing shows in this COVID-19 environment?
Man, I haven't been doing shows. I just started going back on the road. So we're just trying to find the safest way that we can live our lives again. So I just got back on the road, you know. But before I was kind of enjoying I was enjoying being lazy. I was being lazy.
What were you doing with your time off? Did you create a new hobby?
I did. I started training mixed martial arts. Ha! That's right. That's right, man. That's right. So heckle me if you want to at my shows. If you want to.
I hate flying, bro. I hate flying on planes because the whole time I'm on a plane, I have to convince myself, oh, you cool with dying. If the plane crashes, be cool. Like, I don't like that, man.
Oh, hold on, look how sexy this car is. It's so sexy. It's so loud, bro. What's up? We are dipping in this sexy car. This car is so sexy.
Enterprise, they asked me, they're like, hey, do you want like this orange Charger or like this Toyota Camry or some other stupid other car? Why would I choose anything else? Okay? Give me that Charger.
Close your eyes. It's me singing to the car. Make a wish. Yeah. Car, your wish is my command. I will do anything.
So as a comedian, you know, we work at night. So during the day, I try to find different activities to do. You know, I Google places, you know, in the area I'm at. I'm like, what's cool to do there? And, you know, I found like this MMA gym. So we went to this gym called Agama MMA, something like that, all right? Anyway, here's the footage. But we were at the gym and it was a lot of fun. This dude was super nice, super nice. It's weird, like, so a lot of people think it's like MMA mixed martial arts is like being violent. And I can see that because it is, I mean, it is violent, but like, it's, the more I get into it, the more I realize it's just a sport. Just like basketball, football, soccer, anything else. You know, it's just a sport, and this guy was like such the nicest guy. I love going to different gyms. I learned different things, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how to do what I just did just now until I did it. You know, I learned it at Utah. Thank you, I appreciate the move, man. I call that the swan. Ha! That's what I call it.
Hey man, thank you so much. Your name? Your name? Dane Aristizon? Dane Aristizon? I don't know how to say it. All right, so Dane, thank you so much for hooking me up. I appreciate the work. I'm dying right now. If you're ever in Utah, you gotta come here and get some work.
But then I messed up my neck because when I was training there, my neck and my back was already messed up, and then I didn't stretch before I started working out with the guy, and so I just started going full speed without stretching, and I was already injured, and then my injury was like, hey man, we're just gonna be worse. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, you didn't stretch, so we're just gonna show you a lesson that you're not young enough to just keep doing that. So we're gonna make it worse the whole weekend. And I was like, but body, I have shows. And they're like, you think we care about shows? We don't care about the shows, man. You should have stretched. Walking to the club, my first thought is I hope there's people there. That's my first thought. I'm like, man, I hope there's people there. And I hope these new jokes work. I'm really excited for the new jokes. I'm like super, I love doing new jokes. It's like opening birthday presents or something. And then when they don't work, it's like someone takes your birthday present and they burn it in front of you. getting to the venue for the first night was kind of fun. I mean, it's, you know, I hadn't been there before. I've been to the other clubs, but that was my first time there, and it was just, you know, it's cool, man. Go to the green room, get my blueberries, you know, go on stage, do my thing. I do the same routine, and it's fun, and I have fun with the crowd, get loose. It's a lot of fun.
My neck is in a lot of pain, man. I think it was training. I was training jiu-jitsu or...
I mean, you know me, like my comedy is super physical, right? I'm a physical comedian. I move around a lot, silly faces, I'm loud, you know, but I'm always like I'm always moving around. And so my neck and my back being messed up, like I couldn't move as much. I didn't have as much mobility. It made me had to adapt, because I still had a great time. They still were laughing, you know, incredibly hard. But
no, I did. I thought cows always had milk. I thought cows ate the grass and then it turned into milk. And then you laughing, but there's other people like, I thought that happened too. Like, I'm not the only one here that thought the grass turned and they ate it in milk time, you know? But that's not how it works, because cows are mammals. That's like thinking women have milk at all times. Like, you just go to a Starbucks, you're like, hey, you mind if I get a latte? They're like, oh yeah, sure, yeah. Would you like soy or Linda? Which one would you like? I got you. Linda! Get the milk, Linda!
people were laughing, they were dying laughing. They were laughing so hard. And I think it's because they were stuck in the house. People are quarantined, they're stuck with their families and their children, and they finally get out the house, they're like, ah, everything's funny.
I like how you started clapping, then you noticed no one else was joining you, and you trying to play it off like you weren't just clapping right now. Yeah, stand up. Y'all see that flag? Anyway.
I love doing crowd work, but I don't go into a show like, I'm gonna do crowd work. I'm like, it'll pop up. You know, it always happens. I'm just gonna flow with it like Bruce Lee. You know, he said, flow like water. So I'll just flow, and then it always pops up as an opportunity. Someone always does something crazy, and I call them out, or it just happens, and then I love it. Maybe your next joke is birthdays, right? And before I do my birthday joke, I'll be like, any birthdays here? And they're like, oh, birthday, oh man, you had a good birthday? Okay, man, my worst birthday, and I'll just tell a story about how my worst birthday.
Any birthdays here? Any birthdays? Oh, is it your birthday? Oh, sounds like you haven't been drinking enough. All right. Happy birthday.
So my special drops November 24th. I'm excited about that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun because it already dropped before. It's on BET Plus, but now it's going on more platforms. I just can't wait for more people to see it. So I've been working out these new material, which is kind of like nerve-wracking because, you know, new material, you don't know if it's funny.
Like if black people wanted to take over the world, we would just take all the SPF and a sunscreen and start hugging the white people. That's all we gotta do. White people would make the worst slaves. Could you imagine a bunch of white people picking avocados just complaining to the slave manager? Like if white people were slaves back then, y'all would still be slaves to this day. Okay, how you gonna get out? What, you gonna outrun us? Come on, Timothy. We can do this.
Like, you ever show someone a meme and you think that meme is hilarious and then you show them and they don't think it's funny? That's how I feel when my new joke doesn't work. I'm like, how do you not get this joke? You know, because that's all funny is. You're just making someone understand this is funny because of this reason. And it has to be relatable. So I'm just trying to find some relatable things to talk about.
There's some people that are not gay, they're a little gay, they're super gay. My brother's super gay, right? And I'm vegan, so we get mixed up a lot. I told my middle brother I was a vegan. He goes, you too? I was like, that's not how it works. I just told you I don't eat meat. I'm the least gay in the family. You missed it. That's where I started.
It's super important to develop new material after a special or just in general because, like I was saying before, this is my 4th time in Utah. People don't want to come back and see me do the same jokes. They don't want to see me do the same jokes. They want to switch it up. They want to have a lot. They want to keep coming back to see me. They want to see me. They don't want to, they don't want to see the same jokes. So I just try to switch it up. Anytime I go back there, I do different jokes. I'll do some of the same jokes, that I did the year before because jokes are hard to make, but for the most part, I'll do a new set. We went to the Great Salt Lake, and Darren's such a weirdo. He actually licked the lake, man. He tried it. He was like, this shit was like kind of weirdo, bruh.
Is the Great Salt Lake really salty? We're about to find out.
All right, let's find out.
Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
This is the reason why you need someone white on your team. Everybody needs somebody white. Go ahead.
That is salty.
Is it
Oh my
really?
God, bro. You gotta
Is it really?
Yeah, it's so salty. Dude, that is so salty.
That's crazy. No.
It's crazy how salty it is.
I believe you, man.
That's insane.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
It's so salty that they had to be like, we got to call it Salt
we
Lake.
gotta call it the Salt Lake.
I would have tried it, to be honest with you, but I was like, Corona. You know what I mean? I don't want that lake to have Corona, and then I do it.
Just taste it.
No, I'm not doing it, man. You're not going to convince me to do it because I'm like so set on not doing it.
Just try the Salt
All right,
Lake.
so I'm going to start walking back.
What are these things?
It's so annoying. I think it's cool to just be outside for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm just getting old, but like this right here is, I think it's just cool. Like looking at the mountain and stuff, like that's beautiful, man. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm out here for a good time.
Hey, last shows.
Last show, man. Last show. You mean it?
I'm trying.
Oh, no.
I'm a working.
You want to do a guest spot tonight? Okay. All right, next time. You want to do a guest spot tonight? She was like, nope. What's up?
There we are.
There we are.
Hey.
Let's do 2 tonight.
2 tonight?
Let's just do 2.
2 shows?
That's it.
Only 2 shows?
I'm down.
Hey, they're both sold out.
Are they? Let's go, baby. 2 sold out shows, baby. I'm sorry to brag about that, but we're sold. We are selling out, man.
The end of the weekend is it's like a bittersweet thing.
Keep it going for PreacherLawson.
I love performing in front of my fans. I love y'all. It brings me so much joy. I know how corny it sounds, but it's just great to be traveling again and be back to semi-normal and doing what I love. It was amazing. Like all these sold out shows, and we were socially distanced, okay? But it was great, man. I'm excited to perform in front of my fans. Thanks so much, everyone that keeps coming out to my show. Keep coming, all right? Because I got some good jokes for y'all. You know what I'm saying? They funny. It make me laugh. So hopefully they make you laugh. And if they don't, then oh well. See you next week on the Preacher's Life.